You don't need to be a Google Ads expert anymore. AI is going to handle everything, or at least that's what Google Ads promises with their new AI Max for search Google Ads campaigns. Now in this video, I'm going to be going over what AI Max is, why Google created this new campaign type, and whether you should use it or not, and how to actually set up this campaign. So first of all, what is AI Max? Now, AI Max is a part of Google's new suite of campaign types in the effort to transition towards more AI, and especially in Google rolling out their new AI search feature. So essentially with the popularization of LLMs or models like ChatGPT, where you can then input long search queries and have a search experience that no longer relies on something like Google and web pages, but instead relies on the AI's knowledge of pretty much everything on the internet to then have a conversational experience with AI that gives you a much better search result or answer to your query than something like a Google search. So Google essentially seeing that more people are using things like ChatGPT and Gemini and Claude and things like this, they wanted to develop Google in such a way that when you can search for something, you can have a ChatGPT AI-like experience, essentially transitioning away from Google Ads traditional search like we know it and more towards these AI-based conversational chats to answer your search query better. So as a part of Google rolling out their new AI search feature, Google has also rolled out this AI Max search feature in an attempt to incorporate advertising into these new longer tail conversational chat AI systems. So here's exactly what Google says about Google AI Max. It is the next level of performance with AI Max for search campaigns. Okay, and so essentially it's a comprehensive suite of targeting and creative enhancements that bring the best of Google AI to help you take your search to the next level. So essentially Google's AI Max for search is going to make finding things effortless and also make setting up your campaigns pretty much effortless because it's using Google's AI to rank for different search queries and different things that people are putting in, completely automated without you having to do really any input other than putting in your website and a couple parameters. Now we're going to get into whether that's a good thing or not and whether that's actually effective or not in a moment here. But essentially that's the idea of the campaign. And this is what it looks like setting it up. You essentially enable it in your search campaigns. So you still have the option to enable or disable it. Now, long-term, Google is probably going to try to make every single campaign have to rely on AI Max or AI in some way. But just so you know, that's essentially the feature, and we're going to go over exactly how to set that up in a bit. So essentially the same kind of strategy when setting up Google Ads campaigns. You're going to use search matching and keyword types to identify broad match terms that are relevant to the search queries and these AI conversation chats, and position your product or service in those conversations where it makes sense, and the AI will learn from current keywords and your conversion optimizations to show up for relevant searches. So that's basically what AI Max is. Now let's get into the actual setup of this new campaign type. Okay, so jumping into my Google Ads account here, what we're gonna do is go to new campaign type. Now, whether you're running a sales or a lead gen campaign, you can select either of these. I'm gonna select sales in this case right here. I'm gonna go continue. We have to add in a goal right here. Then what we're gonna do is we're going to select search, website visits. We're gonna enter in our website URL, go continue, and continue. So you will see at the start, most of the settings are the same, but you will now see one particular setting which is labeled AI Max. So all these other settings we can continue to have on as we would normally do. So for focusing on conversions or conversion value as recommended, then we can leave that there. You can also adjust to acquire new customers primarily. So we're going to leave all these settings. Then you have your network right here. So if you've seen any of my other videos here, when it comes to setting up your actual search campaign, you want to turn off the display network every single time, 100% of the time. This is going to waste your budget. And I also recommend turning off Google's search partners unless you have a very large budget and want to expand out further. Not recommended, and it will also decrease your efficiency. Then we have our locations as per usual right here. So we recommend doing presence people in or regularly in your included locations so you don't get people interested in and expand out to additional countries that you don't really want to target and aren't relevant for your products or services. So we're going to go ahead and just select Canada for this. So I'm going to select the United States. So we're going to do the United States for this. English, audience segments right here. We don't typically add any of these audience segments in because we're going to be filtering based on the keywords that we're going to be adding into the campaign right here. All these settings we can leave. Next, we're going to get to here, which is now the AI Max settings. And so this is saying get the best AI powered performance on Google search. Advertisers that activate AI Max in search campaigns will typically see a 14% or more conversion or conversion value at a similar cost per acquisition or ROAS. So engage more customers and boost performance, easily expand your keywords with broad match technology, tailor your ads to keep them fresh, use Google's AI to serve the most relevant ad copy and landing pages to each user based on their unique interests and intent, and take charge to understand how the newest and best Google AI is working for you. You'll get new actionable insights in your search term reports that show you how AI Max improves performance. So it is in beta mode still. So essentially that means Google is testing this out and it is not refined. It needs to improve a lot. And so they're hoping more and more people opt into this campaign so that Google can take this out of beta and testing and roll it out officially so that they know it is going to perform. So I'm going to show you how to set it up, but I want to preface this now with, should you run an AI Max campaign? Honestly, for the most part, I would say no. Do not use AI Max in its current state. It is not very well refined to get the best conversions or conversion value, ultimately the best ROI for your business. And what ends up happening is Google is really spraying your budget all over the place on a ton of different keywords that are really nothing like the keywords that you actually added in, saying that that is AI similar keywords and it's, optimizing that. But really, Google ends up wasting a lot of your budget when you know what keywords are really going to convert for your business and you just want to focus on those budgets, especially if you have a small budget. If you have a very large budget and you're also more of a D2C brand, a larger scale brand, this could be a great campaign type for you because you aren't as picky around what types of people are clicking on your ads. You have a general broad mass appeal and you want to have AI maximize your campaign more and optimize around the conversion events being purchases for your business. And so Google can really take a lot of data and the large budget that you have and optimize that in the best way possible to maximize the ROAS. So in that case, for D2C of large budgets, large brands, it can definitely work for you because Google is going to prefer you because you have AI Max on your campaign. It's going to prefer because it wants to get more data around this campaign type. So you're going to get cheaper CPMs, typically cheaper cost per clicks. However, you're going to get more volume and just more scattered approach versus the tight targeted approach that we kind of know from running a Google Ads search campaign. So in general, if you're a small business, especially if you're more of a B2B type of business or a local service provider, you do not want to be using AI Max because it's going to be, again, spraying your budget way too far all over the place, not relevant to the keywords that you actually put in because it essentially changes them all to broad match, which all bets are off on really what those keywords could be. You put in something that's literally your business name like roofing, and all of a sudden you're bidding on keywords and services that are nothing like roofing and are not related at all. So that is my 2 cents on AI Max. Still going to show you how to set it up. And I'm assuming, again, this will get better over time and Google will be pushing for this to be the default. And so I'm sure they will come up with ways to make this better for different types of businesses, like service businesses, like B2B businesses, like businesses that want a tight keyword targeting profile so that you can only show up for words that and searches that are really relevant for you and are going to convert. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to enable AI Max. Okay, and so what this does now is it has the 2 options for asset optimization. So we can turn on text customization. So using text from your landing pages, ads, and provided assets to create customized ad copy. So really taking off the control from you to even create the ads themselves. It's going to use the landing pages automatically and the provided assets and pretty much do everything for you and tailor that ad copy. So again, really taking the advertiser out of this. And then you also have the final URL, which is it can send traffic to the most relevant URLs on your website. So you're not directing exactly the URL to go to, but rather it can use any URL that exists on your site to determine what will get you the best performance. Also requires text customization to be turned on to ensure the copy matches the landing page. So that's something to note with that. That could be an opportunity. Again, in testing, we found it hasn't been good, at least at the start. We probably need a little bit more time to really give this a shot. However, when you have tight budgets and you need to hit performance targets, difficult to use a campaign type like this. So we're going to leave both of these on. You can also add URL exclusions. So if there's certain URLs you don't want to add, you can add those in. And we're going to go next right here. You can also add in brands. So this is to ensure your campaign meets your branded traffic needs. You can add up to 20 brand lists across your brand inclusions and exclusions. So you can add in your brand names and create a brand list here. And you can have this all in one campaign. We typically recommend separating out branded from your non-branded cold campaign. And so wouldn't necessarily recommend this, but over time, this could be one of the strategies that we will deploy, which will be including everything in one search campaign, including your branded terms all together. Now let's go next right here. So this is essentially how Google has been creating your ads previously, and it doesn't really change with AI Max. You're gonna have your website URL. It's gonna give you a unique description for how to prompt this and your business, and then it's going to output all of the copy that you need that's relevant to your business. So In this example, I'm using my agency Jet ads, and we're just going to go ahead and click generate. So as you can see here, we have our website in here. It has our kind of digital advertising services because that's what we do. And it's inputted in a bunch of keywords that we can actually go ahead and start to target, all on broad match. So you can technically still turn this to exact match by inputting these curly brackets right here. So that would be exact match. And if you are looking to do AI max, I would recommend using either phrase match or exact match. I wouldn't recommend starting with broad match, again, unless your budget is very high and you're more of a D2C brand and you're able to kind of really go through those learnings and give Google enough time, a week, 2 weeks to really optimize this campaign. Broad can just be a bit too broad. It's a lot more scalable, but can be a bit too broad when you're starting out with a smaller budget. So has the keywords right here. So again, similar process to that. These are the ad group settings for AI Max, which is where it's also unique. So search term matching. So expand your keywords to broad match and let Google's AI match content from your landing pages and assets help you show for more relevant terms. So this is where it will essentially create and make all of your searches broad. So use search term matching for this ad group. So again, if we did turn this off, it's now saying turning off search term matching will use only your provided keywords and match types, which will limit the performance boost of AI Max. So again, really trying to get you to have broad match keywords and then expanding out from those broad match keywords to even additional keywords that Google thinks also might match. So again, really trying to just take control from you, and just even with the creation of these ads, it's giving you the keywords that you should target, all in broad match, and then including search term matching as well. So we're going to leave this on. This is literally the max settings that you can do for using all these AI features. You have your brand exclusions, you have your location of interest right here. So you can do a country, city, or region. So again, not exactly sure why this is because we already added in the country, but if we add in again, this is I guess this is the location of interest. So we already did present, so people located in the United States, but if we were to add in the United States again, assuming this now means people that are interested in the United States that don't necessarily live there will also be included in this campaign, which again, we don't want. So I don't recommend adding that in because that's just going to get people all outside of the actual geographic regions that you want. Other than that, you have URL exclusion, and then we go down to here and we're creating our ad. And this is very similar to how we've typically created our ad. No difference here really. We have all of the headlines and all of the descriptions. Google already created this entirely for us right here, and we're pretty much good to go. So we can go to next right here. It's going to tell us to set a daily budget. We can go next, and our campaign is ready to go to be published. So once your campaign is live, this is what it will look like. Now you can go to the campaign settings and you still have the option to turn off AI Max. So if you want to experiment with this and you see that the performance isn't as good, again, if you are testing this, I would recommend a larger budget and several weeks to really give the AI time to optimize. But you can have the option to go into here and turn this off, which you will lose access to these different features right here. Again, this is going to give you more control, but you're losing the power of the AI really having full control and testing out all the different angles that it can try to find different keywords to improve performance for you. So that's AI Max in a nutshell, and that's exactly how to set it up. Now again, currently I don't recommend doing this for most businesses unless you have a large budget and you are a D2C brand that doesn't care about the intent or the quality of traffic quite as much as you're looking for more brand awareness or people to discover you, not necessarily needing to have that intent or that direct search to an exact product or service that you do. Now, a couple tips when using AI Max to also get the best value out of it. Make sure you upload strong audience signals. This would include lead lists or purchase lists so that the AI can know who is your customer, what do they look like, and it can have better targeting going in. Also, make sure to create high quality advertisements. You don't necessarily want to go with what Google created for you for that actual ad, just using its AI. You want to go in there, customize the headlines, customize the descriptions, and include high quality images, high quality site links, etc. Now again, why manual is better is because you can get really tight to the specific keywords that you're going after, include the specific landing page that you want to go after, and make everything extremely relevant to that actual search, which is a limiting feature of AI that I'm sure they're working on to make everything contextually relevant with the searches, with the landing environment. But right now, found it's a bit lacking. You also want to make sure that you have proper conversion tracking. It's pretty much useless to run AI Max if you don't have conversion value being tracked or a lead conversion being tracked and optimizing for that conversion event. AI Max isn't going to know where to go and where to optimize if it's not getting the data back around what you actually want. And lastly, is this going to replace Google search as we know it? Again, I do think Google search needs to pivot into this more AI-based searching because I've personally been using ChatGPT a lot more. It's a better search experience, especially for things that you're trying to find out information quickly, and continue to ask follow-up questions on the search that you had to elaborate more and get a better understanding faster. So Google is pivoting more towards that, and I expect the general population will be relying on AI and AI searches a lot more than traditional Google searches, as it's a better user experience. So more and more our advertising will need to be tailored towards that, around how we're actually targeting keywords and potentially these long tail keywords or sentences and conversations. And AI Max is the only way to really fit into that mold under such a world where the terms aren't super clear around what people are searching for and looking for, and we need to kind of have contextual relevance with our ads and showing up in these actual chat conversations. Now, if you're currently running Google Ads and you're looking for help optimizing your campaigns, scaling further, or just want this taken off your hands entirely, check the link in the description to apply to work with me and my team. We're happy to give you a free growth roadmap on how you can improve your Google Ads. Also includes Facebook ads, TikTok ads, whatever ads you're running, we can do it all. Now, with that being said, I'm curious to know your thoughts. Are you going to use AI Max? What do you think of Google rolling out these new AI features? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in more videos like this on Google Ads, Facebook ads, and more, definitely subscribe to the channel. I'm posting videos weekly about the best in Facebook ads, Google ads, and how to optimize your campaigns to the highest degree. And with that, appreciate you watching the video. Stay scaling.